Hey, what's up guys? I just bought this 2017 Yamaha FZ-10. This thing's got a few little add-ons. There's a few things I'd like to do to it. I'm gonna walk you guys through what the plan is for this bike. Let's go. Okay, well, as you can see, garage space is becoming rapidly overwhelmed. I got the quad in here, some tools and stuff, and my dirt bike, of course. I got the forks off that. They're out getting new fork seals right now. Anyways, today's video is about this 2017 Yamaha FZ-10. So up until very recently, I wasn't really planning on buying a bike. I always wanted one. But a guy I work with actually showed me a MT-09, and it was like a 2020 or 2021. I just fell in love with it. Ideally, I would have probably wanted to get one of those, but where I work at a motorcycle dealership, we actually had one of these in the showroom. I was able to get a really good deal on it, and as I'm going to show you, in a lot of ways, this bike actually makes a bit more sense for me. So as you can see, it's kind of set up for like a sport touring sort of thing. It's got this big windshield, which I'm glad to have if I go on long trips, but I'm probably going to take that off and put a smaller one on. It's also got these bags, which again, very happy to have for any kind of trips, but on a daily basis, I'll probably want to get those off. These actually come off really easy. There's a special tool that goes in here, and within probably 10 or 15 seconds, I can have those removed. This back rack, I'm a little bit on the fence about. I mean, obviously it's part of the system to hold these in place, but I do prefer the look of these bikes with like the tail tidy thing or whatever they call it. I've been looking around in here a bit, and this piece here is steel, so I can cut that and move it up and weld it. The only problem is, you know, are these turn signals now going to hit this bag? Will it be tucked up, you know, out of the way too much to the point where it's kind of dangerous and the signals are all covered? I still have to figure that out, but I do really like the look of just a stripped down naked bike, and that was the whole reason why I got this. So I kind of need to find a happy medium where when all this stuff is off and this is removed, this isn't poking out too far. However, I also need to make it functional for when all this stuff is on there. So that is kind of yet to be determined. There's a few things on the bike. It's got about 24,000 kilometers on it. The tires are still good, but definitely getting there. Actually, there's still quite a bit. I guess that's wear bar down there, so those are still doing pretty good. I'm used to looking at dirt bike tires with giant treads. This thing has the comfort seat, which is great, but it does wobble around. So I think this is a common thing where there's like a fix that you can do to kind of steady that up. So that will be something that will happen. It's got these, I don't know if these are called tank guards or grippers or whatever. I'm totally new to street bikes. A couple of them are kind of coming off, so I'm gonna either have to figure out how to glue those back on or just remove it all together. My biggest wish list item would definitely be to put like a Akrapovic or a Kropovich exhaust, however you say that. Those are super expensive, and this thing I think still has something like 160 horsepower anyways, so it will probably be fine for now. And yeah, aside from that, I mean, it's just a pretty nice bike all around. It's a lot newer than the stuff that I normally buy. I have a tendency to get kind of cheap junk and just make it work. But really looking forward to spending a bunch of time on this thing and making it a bit of a project on the channel. For the most part, I just want to ride and go on adventures. I don't know if it's going to be a big project like a lot of stuff that I've gotten into, but anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick little walk around of vehicle number 7 in my fleet of jalopies. Have you ever been on one of these? What do you think of them? I have to admit, the whole transformer look on the front is not something that I was very keen on initially, but the looks of it have kind of grown on me. I actually saw a picture of one of these. It was just a composite, but they had kind of pulled all this stuff off and then just put a light kind of tucked in there, and I have to say I thought it improved the look of it pretty dramatically. So over time, very possible that I might do something like that. Anyways, thanks for coming by. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.